Wakenya wanajiuliza hii SHA ni nini na SHIF ni nini? Muwafafanulie waelewe. Na mbona Mkenya alazimishwa mwanzo kujisajili kwa kitu ambacho wenyewe wanauliza kwamba NHIF? Hakuna yule ambaye alilazimisha kuwa na NHIF. Ni mtu mwenyewe binafsi ajilipie, ajue kwamba itamsaidia vipi mwisho wa siku. Swali langu la mwisho na la tatu ni kuhusiana na mkasa wa moto katika shule ya msingi ya Darasha. Tunataka tujue mwanzo sasa hivi, daktari, na utuhakikishie uchunguzi umefikia wapi, wahusika ni akina nani, ni hatua zipi zitakazochukuliwa dhidi yao, na tunatarajia nini kwa wazazi hawa ambao waliathirika na watoto wao kuchomekea shuleni, kufariki na wengine kupotea. Serikali imefikia wapi na uchunguzi, na vile vile asasi za usalama?
Good afternoon. My name is Timothy Toriken from my NFM Minimax. My question is maybe spokes, you can clarify to us how many people so far have registered for the SHA? And again, another question. Since last week, the ministry actually told us that 1.2 million Kenyans actually registered. I don't know what of the current number, because I know it's still, the registration is still going on. But when you look at the 1.2 million, and we have like over 45 million Kenyans in population.
Thank you so much, Dr. My name is Jeff Zila. Dr. There's been a discomfort within the government since last week on the issue of disagreement between the president and the deputy president. And maybe as a government spokesman, maybe you can tell us, because the deputy president said that he was removed from the WhatsApp of the state. And also, he said that that has brought inefficiency in the government. And you are telling us about the efficiency in the government. So I don't know if the government, are they working together? And also the issue of impeachment, because there are plans, and the Kenyans have seen what has been going on. There is a very, very disunity within the government. So maybe you can clarify. Are you going to reach together in 2027, together, or because the impeachment is going on, and the DP has explained it more. So maybe you can clarify more.
My name is Kevin Chiria from the Daily Nation. My concern is about Kenyans who are working in Lebanon, as the conflict between Israel and Hezbollah continues to intensify. So how many Kenyans do we have in Lebanon, and what's their state, or is the government following up their issue? Thank you.
My question is regarding, just to sum it up, as it now it's
State your name.
Oh, sorry. My name is Helen Aura, a reporter from NTV. My question is regarding, number one, SHA. Two of my colleagues have happened to mention it. As it now, official records say 1.2 million Kenyans have already registered for SHA. Kenya has over 40 million Kenyans, and we have 5 more days to the deadline of the rollout for SHA, that is on the 1st of October. Now, what happens to the rest of the Kenyans who have not registered for SHA? Is this also practical, considering the stories we've done, the Kenyans we've spoken to have no idea what SHA is, what SHIF is, what the benefits package even entail altogether? My second question is regarding to the recent...
So Helen, your question there is what exactly?
Oh, what is the way forward? This is because how practical is it? 1.2 Kenyans have already registered, only registered for SHA. And we have over 40 million Kenyans. So how practical is it that we're going to launch this thing in the next 5 days, and to tell Kenyans that they will not be able to access healthcare if they've not registered? Yet when you even go to the ground, Kenyans are not even well aware about what all this entails. My second question also is regarding the recent incident of the intern doctor who died by suicide. I wish the CS was here as it was planned, but then again, I believe you can be able to speak on behalf of the government. Kiambu County government has refused to speak to the media regarding this particular issue. We were with them yesterday. They declined to give a right of response. The hospital declined to give a right of response. So what is the way forward, considering the government had said they will be able to settle scores on matters of payment of medical, dental, and pharmaceutical interns? Is this the way to go? And the allegations of frustration, especially from a senior supervisor within Gatundu Level 5 Hospital, how is the government planning to be able to address especially this particular supervisor and this particular allegations of frustration at work that led to this girl to die by suicide?
Thank you. The last person. Ya mwisho kabisa kuna mwingine anaweza kuongeza mambo ya impeachment yako. A lady possibly, because there's only one lady who's asked. Is there any lady?
Mimi naitwa Leonard Wamala kutoka West Media. Swali langu linahusu zile nafasi za ajira ambazo umesisitiza kwamba zilipatikana huko Ujerumani. Hapo awali kulikuwa na utata kwamba kazi hizo zipo, mara hazipo. Labda uweze kufafanulia Wakenya hali halisi kuhusu nafasi hizo za ajira ambazo rais aliweza kuweka mkataba huko Ujerumani. Asante.
Haya. Wamala tuanze mbele. Kazi zipo. Kile ambacho watu wanaweka dosari ni takwimu. Kwa sababu kuna uwezekano wa hata watu zaidi hata milioni 4 waweza kwenda kule Ujerumani. Lakini inalingana na taaluma ya mtu binafsi na kama yeye mwenyewe amehitimu kulingana na zile kanuni zilizowekwa kuweza kuishi kule Ujerumani. Kwa hiyo sio kusema kwamba tunakuja tunachukua watu 1250 tunaweka kwa ndege tunawapeleka kule. Kuna mikakati. Je, ni taaluma inayofaa? Je, ni nini ambacho, ni kipi ambacho unachokifanya ambacho kinasaidia wewe mwenyewe kuweza kufuzu katika nafasi ile. Kumbuka kwamba sio rahisi tu kuingia katika nchi za Uropa. Ukipenda lazima upate ile visa ya Schengen. Lakini kukuwa na mkataba huu kuna kusaidia sisi kuboresha zile nafasi na njia ambazo tunaweza kuzitumia ndiposa Wakenya waweze kufaidi. Kwa nafasi zipo tena kwa wingi. Wanahitaji watu wengi sana kufanya kazi viwandani kwa sababu unajua uchumi wa kule Ujerumani ndio wa juu zaidi. Na hata unaweza kwenda shule. Hususan neno shule ni la Kijerumani mwanzo. Shule ni Kijerumani. Nimetoka kule Tanzania kwa sababu ya koloni la Kijerumani wakati ule. Kwa hiyo ni vizuri tuweze kuchukua nafasi ile na Kenya imepatiwa kipaumbele kwa sababu tunaonekana kwamba tuna zile taaluma nzuri na tuna ile tajriba ya kufanya kazi vizuri. Na watu ambao ni wajasiriamali, watu ambao ni watanashati, watu ambao wanajitokeza kwa upande. Kwa hiyo hilo ni jambo naweza kumsisitizia hilo. Jeff Kizila, kumradhi kwa kuita Priscilla wakati uliopita. Live Nation 254. You know, my friend, whatever happens between the president and the deputy president is above my pay grade. And I cannot speak of politics. I speak for government. You will ask me about what programs the government is doing on this and that. But in terms of matters politics, we leave it to the people who are directly engaged in politics. But I want to assure you without a doubt that we are focused on delivering our agenda. Because government exists in perpetuity. And for your information, we all rally behind His Excellency President William RUTO as the head of state and head of government. The Office of the Government Spokesperson is under the Executive Office of the President, under the Head of Public Service, as the National Government Communication Center. We work in the Presidency directly to amplify the key achievements and developments within the Presidency. So we rally behind President William RUTO, and we will deliver. On the issues to do with impeachment, let's leave that. It's a purview of Parliament. It starts with the National Assembly, ends up in the Senate. We have seen similar things with various governors, we cannot comment further than that because that is a parliamentary process. But I want to assure you and all Kenyans that the government, under the leadership of President William RUTO, continues to function and to deliver to Kenyans. And as government spokesman, I wish to call upon all of the public servants and Kenyans at large to focus on delivery, because this year for us is very critical, 2024-2025, so that come the other 2 years going forward, we will have something to report about what we've done for Kenyans. So this year is critical, and it is important that we desist from a lot of the sideshows and being sidetracked and distractions, so that we are able to deliver what we promised to Kenyans. Allow me to leave that there. Let's come to the issue of the intern doctor. Helen Laura, this issue will be investigated and action taken. You know, the issue of the intern doctors has been very contentious, especially in terms of their contractual engagements. It's a matter that is still before court, as you may be aware, of whether how much to pay them, their terms of engagement. So let's allow that to happen, but this is an individual case, and it is incumbent upon the government to ensure that there is a lot of investigation into this issue, and whoever is culpable, if at all, something is done, to bring justice, because we actually uphold the practice of justice, and it's not right. Even when overworking people, it's not right. I think 36 hours is a bit on the higher side. Nobody can work for 36 hours and be okay. It used to do with mental health. So I think that is not something that we can condone. So government is taking action, and take it from me, the Cabinet Secretary is seized of this matter, and you shall be hearing from us going forward. For your information, my deputy Mwanaisha has just come from a meeting at Kenya School of Government, because we are participating in the rollout of the SHA. We've deployed some of our staffers to help in the communication aspects of it, and we have 2 million people so far. It's an ongoing target, so we are not stopping registration. We actually about 55 million people, because we give birth to about 1 million kids every year. If you look at the trend from the 2019 and 2009 census. So going forward, then therefore, this is just an ongoing process, and we call upon you, to help us to cascade this information to the ground, so that people can understand. I think it's Tori Ken who said it doesn't. Is it Rory Regan who said that you don't understand what SHA means? Social Health Authority, because it's an authority that brings about the 3 funds together on primary health care, on the critical care and emergency, chronic illnesses, and also the Social Health Insurance Fund. Now, the difference is that